Hello YouTube, this is your boy Bo Dunded, and today we're going to talk about, you know what's funny? Twitter and Reddit are just like the one place that they just been having a fit. Like they be acting like kids who basically don't understand anything. And when I say that, I mean like, so you have two characters over here that you can see right here. Two characters that will be playable in their new Assassin's Creed Shadow game, and the characters are Yasuke and Nai. Nai. I hope I said it right. Nai. 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 Well, I'm probably I'm going to share the full name whenever they have more info on the game. But yeah. So the whole controversy on Assassin's Creed Shadow is Yasuke. Now, why is that? Because people do not want black people in Assassin's Creed games. They said, well, they do, but they don't want them in the Japanese era, which I do not understand because Yasuke is an actual historical figure in Japanese history. So, um, now you're wondering if this is a good idea or not. Well, from personally to me, it it gives the people at Ubisoft the opportunity to tell a bunch of different stories, Yasuke, because technically there isn't a lot of historical like um mark on Yasuke because not people because in Japan not a lot of people thought of Yasuke as a you know a what's it called, they don't think of him as someone who is what getting taken notice of because in Japan, being a retainer means that basically you're just someone who is a slave, who basically is a dog. So there's that. But from what I have read and from what I've read, it doesn't look like Oda treated Yasuke as a dog. He treated Yasuke with respect. Yasuke has been in several duels who he has won and gained the respect of some fellow warriors in those duels. Now, this was all based on several books that he's has in. I've only read like one of them. Well, I skimmed through one of them. Let me not lie to myself. I skimmed through one of them, and I basically have someone explain to me about Yasuke, who's a lore. A few of my friends who are lore addicts, or Japanese lore addicts, explain to me about Yasuke, and they say it's a great idea that Yasuke is being in Assassin's Creed Shadow because they can basically tell a story that isn't really historically accurate, but it could make a good story. Now, if you guys are expecting historical accuracy on an Assassin's Creed game, yeah, this is not the game for you. Or any Assassin's Creed. I don't know if you haven't played an Assassin's Creed game, but majority of them are not historical accurately. They not now they do have historical figures in the game, but some of the stuff that they do isn't historical accurate because there wasn't really an assassin. There wasn't in Assassin's Creed 3. There wasn't really an Assassin's Creed in some of like the um I can't remember what the war was called, but the one that got has just George Washington involved. Yeah, there wasn't really an assassin in. There's not an assassin historically in that says it was an assassin. I mean, if that's what you guys are looking for, in I mean, look, there's nothing historically accurate in any Assassin's Creed game. They tell us something. They just pick parts of historical facts and everything, and then make the games from there. That's how most Assassin's Creed games are made. So the fact that Yasuke, who you can play, that's a real historical figure, I understand why you guys are being mad about it. It's like, it's like, what's a good example? It's like arguing if okay, so Afro Samurai, right? That basically if Afro Samurai was a real person, which obviously is not. Come on, the name says. If our samurai was a real person and you guys put in the game, you guys would hate it for some reason because why you guys would be like, oh today at least you guys would be like, okay, they're trying to attend to the woke people, like they're trying to appease to like um the minorities or the black folks. Like no, like you know what black gamers play? They play sports games and first person shooters, and mostly and fighting games, depending on which one comes out. So, like, not a lot of them are won't play. Not a lot of them won't play Assassin's Creed game just because there's a black guy in there. They'll play Assassin's Creed game because it looks fun. Now, if that's if that's the case, if you guys think that just because they put a black character in an Assassin's Creed game to try to appease to the black folks, then you guys are sadly mistaken. Okay, it makes sense for him to be in here because Oda is in here, and it makes sense for her to be in here because Fuji Fujiyashi Nagato is in here, and that's the daughter. Okay, now I don't know if that's the real daughter, if that's the name of the real daughter, because I think they said that um, that isn't the real daughter. But if, like I said, they can make stories in Assassin's Creed game. It's not supposed to be based off of real historical facts. Some of them, yes. Some of them is not supposed to be based. Not all of it's supposed to be based on historical facts. Um, but yeah, I mean that's really all I have to say. You guys need to stop being butthurt about a black samurai in an Assassin's Creed game that's an actual historical figure. Okay, you don't need to stop being butthurt about it. Okay, these are the same. I'm pretty sure these are the same people that had an issue with Hogwarts Legacy and was like flaming up Hogwarts Legacy because of the writer, which had nothing to do with the game. Okay, um, but yeah, that's all I have to say. I mean, this is kind of pointless. Like, you guys just getting butthurt saying that you ain't gonna play this game just because they have a black cat. That's because they have a black cat as a samurai, which I think is cool. Like, I look, it's a real black historical figure, Yasuke. Okay, and the anime might be, it might not be all that great. It was decent. If you say it's great, then obviously, then I don't know what you consider a good anime because mechas in a samurai anime and mechas and magics in a samurai anime is like okay, magic maybe I could get by it, but mechas really, come on. And you like the Yasuke anime? Really, 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 really. Oh wait, what else I gotta say? Um, yeah, if you like what you see here, I'm gonna try to do more of these videos. So please like and subscribe and tell me what you think about all this Yasuke nonsense. Like, do you think that it's wrong for Ubisoft to have a real historical figure name in a game that's actually real, or do you think, like, based on the details that you know or you don't know, which I'm gonna assume that none of y'all know the details of what the actual setting is in Assassin's Creed Shadow is. If you did, if you do know the details of the settings and everything, tell me what are your thoughts of Yasuke being in this game. Do you think they shouldn't put him in a game, or do you think they shouldn't put him in any other game? Because the conversation you had with people on Reddit and Twitter will melt your brain cells, like literally. Okay. But yeah. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys later. Okay. Next video I'm gonna talk about the first descendant. If you're looking forward to first descendant, I'm gonna cover that real quick. I'm gonna give you some information if you don't know the information, which I'm pretty sure you guys will do, but I'm not gonna give it to you anyway because there are a few people that actually watch what I have to offer. So with that being said, thanks for watching and have a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tell me your thoughts about Yasuke. If you don't, well, I will hunt you down and beat you up. Okay? Good night. Good day, good evening, and good night. Peace.